I'm very sorry, Dark. I truly am. I did not have your class schedule in front of me, so I was not planning ahead. You better be. Listen, everybody calm down. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ah, shit. Except for the fact that... There we go. Now it's on me. Hi, everybody. Oh, God damn it, I'm funny. All right. So, where are we at here? Pause that. What's up, gang? How's everybody doing? Got back from DragonCon 2 days ago, and my God, we got our asses handed to us. At least Eric and I both did. And Frank House should be joining me here in a second. Why do I look so airbrushed? Is there a... I've never been this beautiful. What is going on? I miss you, you dick. You're very dark, or you got very tan. I did not get very tan. I was inside a goddamn convention hall for like 10 hours a day. It's not a tan, trust me. I don't know. See if I can fix it with the actual setting. Whoop. That's better, right? Yeah, it's better. Although, I don't know, my beard look like there's got to be a filter on here somehow. What is happening? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Settings. Hey, there he is. One second here. Copy solo cam. Bump. You are here. Can you all hear the great and powerful Oz? Spidoinkle. Copy. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Well, yeah, because I haven't done it yet. Ready? Oh, wait. I got to turn off studio mode in order for this to work. Ha! And
position button in the middle.
Bam!
Oh,
what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Are you still like fucking destroyed from this convention? Because
I don't feel the bestest.
I mean,
I'm worn out.
Like, I know we were talking about this a while ago, but like, not a while ago, like 2 days ago.
It wasn't really that long ago.
I mean, it feels like it was. Jesus Christ. I have never been this exhausted from a convention before, period.
Yeah, I think it's a combo package of things, though, because it wasn't just us. It was damn near everybody. So I think it was the coming back from COVID and not doing shows for a year and a half, almost 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And then coming back to the longest show hours on the face of the fucking planet.
Yeah, it's...
Those vendor hall hours are not okay. DragonCon, if you ever see this, get your shit together. It doesn't need to be that long. It really doesn't. It's absolute fucking nonsense, dude.
It was pretty bad.
Did you tell them how long the show hours are? Did you tell them?
No, I didn't. I'm unplugging my headset. You tell them real quick.
So we got up and pretty much ate something every day, which is fine. We had to be in the show hall by 9:30. The show starts at 10 and it doesn't end till 7 p.m.
Like
7 p.m.
p.m.
Why in God's name does anything need to be that long for a show? Those people are walking around doing other things. Just pick a time slot. Don't make it longer than it needs to be. I know they're trying to catch everybody. I know that, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It was a bad idea. Don't ever do it again.
It's pretty bad. Not
It's
only
horrifying.
that. Wait, hang on a second. I have a special message that I have been holding inside for a while that I've said plenty of times, but not on the air. Atlanta, what the fuck is up with your food? Like, it was horrible and expensive.
Food out there.
There is good food,
but not
that taco
downtown.
place we went to. We should have gone there every night.
That was a 6.
That was leaps and bounds over everything else that you
in
and
Atlanta,
I had.
It was a 10, but I'm saying like where I live, it's a 6. Vortex is great.
Vortex is amazing. Vortex is
We
not close to downtown. That is a small hike.
There used to be one down there. But so to go 8 blocks in an Uber during the show was $33.
Not even 8. I think it was 6. We went and saw Glass Cannon Podcast Thursday night.
Correct.
We went and saw Glass Cannon Podcast Thursday night. We got out. First of all, fuck you, Atlanta, because your fucking stoots go down at 9 p.m. Eat a dick.
So
and then they don't go up again until 4 a.m. Horrible.
Yeah,
that's half the reason I go to conventions now, because I get to spend over $100 on fucking Stooters while in there and have a great old time and be able to get to restaurants that don't eat my ball sack. Like, God damn.
God. Like, so Judd's family.
Dark, I spent $127 on Stooters at Gen Con in 2019.
We all did. So
$127. And it was the best money I spent all vacation.
And
they live in Atlanta?
Yeah, they live in Swanee and they live in Atlanta. So like to get from Swanee to there is like either, I think like 45 minutes or 2 hours, depending on where it is.
Time out. Poe, welcome to the show. Good to see you again. We talked about that a lot. He's like, I love Stooters. I own my own Stooter. We were talking about, because Eric, you said that they had one. Yeah, they had backpack ones. I haven't seen those yet. Sorry,
they fold
keep
up.
going.
So anyway, there are good places out there. Vortex is one of those very enjoyable places. Flying Biscuit used to be really good. The breakfast restaurant you found is pretty well acclaimed, but it was an hour and 45-minute wait to get food. And it cost $30 to Uber there. It's just asinine.
Uber was
no one
dumb.
wants to do that.
Now, I will say that is probably partly because downtown Atlanta, the streets are horrible because there's one ways all over
downtown,
the place.
Drew, it's all of Atlanta. The streets suck. All of Atlanta. The traffic sucks in all of Atlanta. And we're not even getting into the Peachtree problem, you unoriginal fuck.
Which one?
Stop using it for everything. Jesus titty fucking Christ.
Peachtree Circuit, Peachtree Street, Peachtree Boulevard. I don't know where the fuck I am. Oh, I ended up in Guam. How did that happen? But the Uber ride was only $30.
So, like, I wanted to really enjoy this con, but we were so exhausted, the entire team afterwards, that we didn't want to do anything. And just like every other convention right now, nobody is going that we know. A lot of the companies that we are friends with are not going to the con. So this is just in light of what we were talking about. So I remember having a pretty enjoyable time last time we went, but when I got home, Jen's like, I was surprised you went again. You hated it last time.
Yeah.
Like,
hey,
really?
Welcome to the show, Spalding. Drove through Atlanta, took 2.5 hours just to drive through the damn city. Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare.
Cap,
if you're around that park, like next to the convention center, kill yourself.
Yeah. So like she said, I was surprised you went back. You didn't like it then. You bitched about how long the show hours were. I was like, yeah, but I remember enjoying like going to all the parties and stuff like that. Because the cool thing about DragonCon is literally just 4 or 5 hotels.
Yeah, it's a walking rave.
Enormous block party.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That was not this year.
Thursday we went and saw Glass Cannon Podcast. Then we went to the Playboy party.
That sucked.
That was neither here nor there. Took too long to get in, and we didn't stay long enough for it to matter because we were fucking exhausted. I remember free parking for Gen Con once. It was like a 5-mile hike. Oh, yeah, we have a secret for when we go to.
We have a secret spot for Poe.
Poe, if you end up going to Gen Con, hit us up. We'll meet and I'll
not
show you
this
where
year
it's at. Yeah, not this year, dude.
Although Kelly and I might be going for 2 days.
I remember you telling me that. So,
yeah.
Speaking of Gen Con, so many vendors have pulled out of that show, including vendors that came in to replace the vendors that pulled out the first time. Now, I will say this.
It's kind of cool.
I will say this. Though. Yeah, no, it is. But I will say this. Atlanta, I felt pretty comfortable about them with the COVID stuff. Like, they were enforcing masks. They weren't
enforcing it. They were just telling people to wear them. They never stopped anyone. I watched numerous people with dick nose all over that con.
I was talking with the guy. I actually ran into a guy in Denver that was on his way back to Burbank from DragonCon. He was like, yeah, no, we only had to yell at like 5 people the whole weekend from the booth he was in.
Yeah, I will say most people were wearing them because they're not from there.
Wait, what?
I think most people wore their masks because they're not from Georgia.
I'm fine with it. As long as they were fucking wearing it, I don't care. Not this year. I go almost every year, though.
I live in Milwaukee. I originally was saying I wish Gen Con would come back here, but now that I've been to Indy, and like Indy has changed dramatically
so much.
In the time that Gen Con has been there. Like it's kind of impressive. Like I remember the 3rd year we went there, power washing all the fucking buildings.
Yeah,
to like make it clean downtown.
This is a thing. And then cool. we've been going for 13, 14 years. I bought my first kilt in 2007 there. And then
I've been to every Gen Con since the last year it was in Milwaukee, because when I moved here, like there was only 2 or 3 Gen Cons before we moved to Indy. And that was the last one that was here. Everston from the show was working at Walden's at the time, and Walden's actually had a booth at Gen Con.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they had to hike it because the Walden's is across the street. They actually had to truck it over. They didn't even rent anything. They literally had to truck it over.
When did you move to Milwaukee? Was that 2001?
01.
So it was there.
I think that was last year.
So it went to Indy in 2002 or 2003?
Let's find out.
I will say that we've been going there for over a decade. Like our crew has been going for over a decade. And
I want to go for 2 days just to say I never missed one. That's the real reason I want to go.
I mean, that's fair. Like
2003.
I kind of didn't miss one because I didn't go last year, but I played in one of the online games for Palladium Press. So technically I was there. Maybe I'll try and find a game this
round. I ran a round table. I did a roundtable discussion for GMs. It was super fun.
But I don't know. 2019 was a really great year because like Stoots happened. We found some amazing fucking food that year because we had those scooters. We were able to go
off the beaten path,
farther out of town to find some awesome places, which I will say thank you again to your brother and Gavin for doing that, because it was like, where are you guys? We're having beers. Come here. That's like 10 blocks. He's like, yeah, just grab a scooter. I'm like, oh yeah.
Madison, right? Mm-hmm. Mason Street.
Mason Street. Yeah.
Let me find that taco place, because that place was a 10 out of fucking 10.
Around the stadium in Indy, it's a shithole.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If you go south of the stadium, you're only going to one place.
Red Garter.
Or White Castle.
Which is usually the way back from Red Garter. It's like, okay, strippers until we close it down. I'm getting some tiny fish sandwiches.
I'm not eating any. Gavin would order half a crave case without onions, and the other half.
He'd order a full crave case.
No. He would split it in half, though. One would have no onions. The other part would have cheese on it, remember? And he munched that shit all the way home like a kid at Christmas, man. He was so happy. There's a little pig written in mud. White Castle mud. Blech.
Gen Con is so close to me. They were enforcing masks. They had police there to actually enforce masks. Wait, where at, Dark? It's close to me now. I used to trek to Gen Con when I was in Milwaukee. Yeah, no, I know, Dark. Yeah, Gen Con it's pretty close. It's about the same drive as Milwaukee. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. Well, It's like a 3 or 4 hour drive from you, probably a 4 or 5 hour drive from Milwaukee. Gen Con.
For me, you're saying? Yeah, it's a little over 5 hours depending on your traffic.
Yeah, no, they're Dark's in Michigan.
I know.
Where I used to live. So like it's only about a 4 hour drive from there, I think. It's just straight down. Milwaukee, you gotta come down and then kick right. Or east.
Yeah, I'm looking for the 15 best.
The one thing I don't miss about Midwest is White Castle. Cap, when I was
I don't like White Castle.
When I was working for the drapery company in Chicago, I will never forget this. I was on the south side, and White Castle has a great sense of humor. I was driving up from Coit, and it said, because it was like beginning of February, and it said Valentine's Day is February 14th. Make your reservations today on the marquee for fucking White Castle. I was like, that is amazing.
I don't remember the name of this. I thought it was Tacos A Diabla. I thought that's a La Diabla. I thought that's what it was, but that's on Washington Street. I don't think that's correct. I'd like luchador wrestling vegetables on the walls.
I don't think I was there with you guys.
No, you and Tony showed up a day later. We were there a day earlier.
Oh, that's right. Because you guys went down on like Tuesday that last year.
Right.
Or 2019. Yeah, we didn't get there till later. No, in Cincy, they have Valentine's dates you have to reserve. True story. I'm sorry. What? Hang on. You're telling me White Castle actually takes reservations on Valentine's Day?
They do. That's not a lie.
What the fuck, Billy? That's amazing, first off. Second off, my mind is blown.
I wonder if Aaron will remember. Let me text Aaron. He's got like a vice for a memory.
So what else happened? I just voted,
my feet hurt.
So that's good. My feet are doing better. I went to dojo last night. I could feel it. I could feel it in my calves a little bit, but I think
see, my legs don't bother me at all. It was just ankle down. I'm telling you, comfy con shoes on comfy foam floors equal workout, hence feet hurt.
Yeah.
It's like sitting on one of those. It's like sitting on one of those balls, the board on it for those standing desks for 7 hours. I'm serious.
So we were working for Norse Foundry. New album dropped, by the way. It's a seafaring album, Dark.
That might have been for some pirate love.
Yeah, it's gonna be for some pirate love. We're gonna have to play some Sea of Thieves.
I'm excited for that.
What else?
I like to do Telltales.
Yeah. Well, some of them. We got to finish that. We got to finish that string of them, but that second one was great. First one, third one, boo. We're making our way through it, though.
The fucking carnival ride.
Yeah. So if you'll notice behind me, I have some things. I had four of these, but the girl that I was sitting next to, she was like, "Oh yeah, my nephew's a gamer. He loves all that stuff. He plays D&D." And I was like, "Really? Hang on." So I had one of these in my backpack, and I had three in my suitcase. So I pulled this out. I was like, "Go ahead and give that to him." She was like, "Oh my god, thank you."
I just started singing the Jay and Silent Bob song.
So I have do this. So I have three of these Norse Foundry molten lava sets. I am probably going to be doing a giveaway at some point. Maybe in the next weekend or so. What is that? What is that? When did you get that?
It's Xanathar.
Oh, is it? Nice.
It's a pop figure for Xanathar.
It's a pop?
Yeah, it's a pop. I just distracted you. I wasn't even trying to. They're super hard to get. I had to get mine out of Australia.
That's awesome.
Other beholders.
Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, gonna be doing a dice giveaway here in a little bit. Maybe I'll give one away today because
I think you do it during Fire Team if you do Fire Team today.
yeah, gang. I think you want one, Poe. Okay, well, stay tuned. Yeah, I think we're gonna be playing some Fire Team today. Our buddy McCranky.
You didn't even say what they are.
Yeah, I did. Renor's Foundry, Molten Lava. Yeah, I did.
They are.
You were trying to distract me.
What type of dice are they?
Zinc alloy. They're metal dice.
And what series are they?
Oh, you mean the Norse Foundry?
Yeah.
The Norse Foundry Norse dice. So the reason that
I wonder why I was selling more than everybody else.
Shut up. Their numbers were really good this weekend.
Dude, I crushed it.
You fucking crushed it. So the reason that I picked these, because, well, one, we had a lot of them. But two, each of the, will you stop it? Your beholders are adorable. So the reason that I picked this set was because each of these, oh, you got the book. That's right. Each of these dice have a rune on the high number.
Yeah, they do.
The D8 happens to have a Volknut.
Is it just the 8 that has it?
Yeah, it's just the 8 because they each have different ones. Like the percentile is
because I know the
Valkyrie
6
wings.
is the compass.
Yeah, 6 is the compass. I can't remember what the D4 is.
I don't
like
see
what these marks are. It's all the
Jay would know if he's here.
I don't think Jay's here, but it's the
I don't remember what that is.
The arrow. I don't know if they're arrows or what.
It's like a weapon rack.
D10's the knot. It might be.
Like I said, it looks like one. It's not what it is, but it looks like one.
Yeah. Let's pull these out because they actually the reason that I got these was so that I could
bags?
What bags?
Did you grab felt bags for them?
No.
Oh.
The reason I got these was because y'all have seen this.
Those are so awesome.
Riddles does this for me. So the reason I got that was because I figured they'd look really good inside this case.
I think next time he does it, he should paint the squares black.
The squares black? What do you mean?
Sorry, hexagons black in the bottom so the die stands out.
Talking about these?
Yeah. Because if you put orange dice in there, they blend in. If it was black, they'd stand out.
Yeah, but it matches the felt in here.
Oh, I didn't know I had orange felt too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Those just
he fucking killed it, man.
Yeah, those look really
also, good. This box is the aromatic cedar. It smells so good. No. But so anyway, yeah. So here's the D6.
Playing? I can't hear it at all if you do.
No, I should probably put on
the new Sea of Thieves one. The new pirate music.
The new pirate music?
Or play some Harris Heller.
And we'll do
bunch of new Harris Heller stuff.
We'll do the No, that's not it. Oh my god. Here we go. So Maiden Voyage. This is the new Norse album.
Oh yeah, I drew.
Turn this down a little bit.
Look at the camera, Drew.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah, I was waiting for it to get colored. It's anodized blue, and like all the little notches are the Pride Rainbow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he has really good work. I like supporting him. They make cool little gifts. It's like when
is that too loud, gang? How's the music? Is that too loud, or is it?
Oh, I can't hear it. I put it at about 25 to 30%. Never over 33 though. And I keep my Spotify maxed so that I never am adjusting that. Did you hear that Allie got a wave 3?
She did?
Her guy bought her one because he was proud of her.
I haven't met this dude yet, but I like him. I'm liking him more and more every time I hear about him.
Man, I mean, seems fine to me.
So
He
we're not
works in the
done
restaurant industry and likes stuff. Oh, you're doing more. Oh shit. Sorry.
D20 is D20 is Fenrir. And then the D12 is Meow Meow. Or Mjolnir, as it's actually called.
Meow, meow. I've never heard anyone call it that. And I'm wearing a
Dude,
space
it's from
cat hat.
It's from Thor. Remember Darcy's like, Meow Meow? What's Meow Meow? When he says Mjolnir, my hammer. Meow Meow?
No, I don't remember that. Which one?
Yeah. It's Kat Dennings. It's the first one. But let me put these in here real quick. What else? What else happened? What else happened while we were there?
Well, we got some stuff we can talk about. That's for sure.
It's true.
Sure. One, it was super cool hanging out with Eric because I've never got to hang out with him for a long period of time. From Norse Foundry, like we've always talked and chilled. Yeah. Never him rooming with us. That was cool. Bravo for having a teacher that fucking cares about his kids. Like seriously.
Yeah, this looks pretty dope. I like this a lot. I like that it's the same color.
It's darker orange. It's fine. I thought it was the same color. Yeah, he kills it. I'm excited for. There's some stuff coming up with Riddles here, coming up soon.
Oh yeah, can we talk about that?
It's not official. We got to do some tech testing still.
Got it. Well, you know what? When that happens, we should have the two of you on. We can talk about that show specifically.
I can say this. We are going to have Riddles hopefully doing something. He just got a new computer set up over on Norse Foundry. It will involve paints and stuff.
And stuff. You know, the things that Riddles does.
Up here, I have our first test for the Athantia box. So he's working on some other ones for that too.
Yeah, speaking of Athantia.
No. Nope, not till we're finalized.
I'm fucking excited, dude.
Don't those look good?
It looks amazing.
You can say what you saw, I'm just not gonna show it.
So for those of you following Eric Frankhouse Presents and following our Pathfinder 2 game, Athantia Dark Tides, we're getting dice made.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
And is it the third set that they've done, or is it the second one?
She did 2 test batches using a different font.
Oh my god! I didn't realize your hat said cats underneath the bill.
Yeah, space
Jesus Christ!
And it glows in the dark.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it glows in the dark.
Yes. So do the dice, by the way.
UV. They don't glow in dark. They're UV.
Oh, they're UV only. Gotcha. UV, yeah. They look dope.
So the goal for it is we wanted to make the tides and make it look like kind of that spirit. The spirit's moving in the dark tides, and I can say that they nailed it. And then now we're just working on finalizing font color, which I think we know what we're doing for that as well. And she casted them in our font that we use for Athantia. It looks amazing. And then once we get that, it's on to doing the packaging and then setting up pre-orders. And since we're probably going to extend a couple episodes in the season to make up for the change of characters, which I'm fine with, it'll be 13 plus episodes. I'm pretty excited. I already have season 3 pretty much planned.
Oh God.
No, it's going to depend on what happens, but we're talking conventions though, not my channel.
It's true. Get off on a rant a lot.
I'm just super excited for those. Super excited. We've wanted them since we started, and it's happening. And then there's going to be a second series coming out of Norse at some point too. So, DragonCon, I am realizing it was not my con. It's not the con for me. It just isn't. I looked around. We wanted to check out gaming and stuff, but as a vendor, I felt like this the whole time. I was just constantly tired afterwards, so that wasn't gonna work. Even like Reg in their booth next door, they were always exhausted. The Volante kids, they were all exhausted afterwards. Like nobody was okay, and it's just those show hours are too long. There's no reason for them to be that long.
I have some. Yeah, like that show kicked everyone's ass. Eric, I'm going to send you something in Discord because I can't say it out loud. Sorry, guys.
I'm not sorry, but I'm excited. I like secrets. Secrets are my favorite.
And apparently, probably it's not a secret if I talk it as I type it. That's probably not a good idea.
No. 8 serving hands. How are you, hon? Hold on here. I'm trying to get a beard comb out of my kit here. Ah, you son of a bitch. I feel uncoordinated as shit today, too. So I got these when we went to Jen's sister's wedding in the Dominican. There were wooden combs in everyone's hotel rooms, so I took them all.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you'd be streaming this early, Blard. Yeah.
Artisan
Industry is always at noon to 3.
Yeah, we're skipping.
Gotta go to work. Just want to give some support. Yeah. Hi, serving hands. I miss your face. I sent you something on Discord. I didn't get the update until now. What update? It's not an update. It's the same. It's been this.
No. She didn't get the message. Twitch has been very bad at sending messages. You're better off following social medias or following the Discord that auto posts it when we go live or any of those kind of things. Yeah, it's been really bad lately. Wait, hold on. All in one day or mirroring?
The show, they were on track to do that of their 2019 stuff.
Do anything during that year, though.
I mean, they still did some sales, but like, basically, long story short, this show kicked everyone's ass. Like Eric and I, like I said, we went to watch Last Cannon podcast Thursday night. Then we went to the Playboy party. Then we went back to the room. Went to sleep. The rest of the show, we just went to our room and went to sleep after going out to dinner, which took an hour to 3 hours, finding a place, actually getting a table, eating their shitty food, paying for it, and then going back. Hey, what's up, Lo?
Should we tell the food stories?
Yeah, I think we should. So,
the right spot for that?
Let's see. Where did we go Thursday night? Thursday night we went to try and go to this barbecue place, but it wasn't actually open. So then we had German food. So I got Wiener Schnitzel. It wasn't bad.
So we did German food. It was a German beer hall. Cool little outdoor patio. The beers were classic German stuff I'd served for years working at some German bars. No Oktoberfest because they're like, oh, that starts later. And I was like, it's September.
Isn't it Oktoberfest?
No, actually, no. Oktoberfest is in September. I know, it's fucking stupid. You look it up. It is.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Got 10 minutes before I gotta go, so spill it. Fair enough, serving hands.
All right, so we did that. I'm not on your timetable, lady. So we did that. It was okay. Way too overpriced. That's when we realized, shit's gonna be expensive here. Like Wiener Schnitzel was like, what was it? Or no, Spätzles with the Schnitzel was like $25.
Yeah, the meal, like the entree itself was like $20, and then we both got a pretzel.
And that was bullshit. So, fuck that. And then what was the next day?
The next day, my friend, was Chinese food.
Was it? Oh, well, here, let me get the right thing up here.
Wait, was it? Hang on. I might be...
That was Friday. Thursday, we went to Glass
Thursday
Cannon.
Was German food. Yeah, Thursday was German food. Then we went to Glass Cannon.
Yeah,
Friday was...
DoorDash.
So,
Yeah.
gang, before Eric tells this story,
And they just get the
when
right
we
symbol up here.
went to PAX East in 2019, which was the last convention we
You
went
don't
to
want this Chinese dark.
until this place, or until DragonCon.
No,
we
you're
had
ruining it
some-
by preferencing this. No, don't. You're ruining the story.
Okay,
Don't do this.
go ahead.
Don't do this. We decided that we were hungry, and it was late as fuck, and we weren't going anywhere. And we thought, because I saw a bunch of people gathered around in a hot tub, that we would go soak our feet in a hot tub because that would help. We're like, we need to do this. This sucks. We get down there. It's not a hot tub. It's just a couch shaped like one where everyone's sitting. Total fucking cock tease. So we have to put our feet in a freezing pool. We're laying on concrete. We're like, we're hungry. What are we doing for food? Eric is at the second glass cannon. The other guys are doing something else. What do we want to do? We don't want to go to dinner with them. And that was actually Saturday because Irish Pub was Friday.
Oh, that's right.
We'll get back.
Which was also overpriced and crowded.
It was overpriced, crowded, I really do feel bad for someone who works in the service industry because I do it.
They got their asses kicked.
Had to suck during a convention. They were getting fisted by fucking Juggernaut. So anyway, we decided to order DoorDash. And we're gonna order, like, you know what sounds good? We should get ourselves some Chinese. He's like, yeah, like maybe they have like I don't know, like dumplings or something. So we look around, I find soup dumplings. Now, we love soup dumplings. We had gotten soup dumplings at another convention. They were really good. And we're like, let's do it again. Sounds great. Find it. It's close. We order it. We order $101 worth of fucking food.
Yes.
We're being stupid. But it was okay. Until I saw delivering to AC Marriott Boston. What? Drew?
Now.
Delivery to Boston. Wait. I call. I say, hey, I'm sorry. Got to cancel this order. We're in Atlanta at the AC Marriott. I don't know what's going on. It's DoorDash. DoorDash charges me $18. I type in AC Marriott again. It puts Boston. And I look at the restaurant.
And it's the same place we ordered these amazing soup dumplings and the rest of the Chinese food that we had when we were at PAX East in Boston in 2019.
Our last
For
show.
some reason, it just went, oh, they're here.
Even though I had
Because we were
location
also
on,
apparently staying in an AC Marriott.
even though I had the location on, even though it said we were in Atlanta when I clicked the button, all that stuff, I was like, oh, dumplings. And because if you look at DoorDash, it doesn't show you the address for the restaurants. It just shows you distance. So I was like, oh, sweet, it's close. No, it was delivering. And then I did it again and put ours in. It was like a 16-hour delivery. I was like, fuck. Now, granted, DoorDash was awesome about it. They gave me all that credit. They knocked off the 18 because obviously it wasn't something we did. They were super cool about it. So we ordered Chinese food. Put the Chinese food order in. Look down. Cancel.
Don't know why. It just did. It canceled.
Contacted them, and it did this 5 minute, 4 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 4 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 4. And I waited like 35 minutes to finally talk to somebody, fix it all. We ordered from them again, and I can tell you, we should have just got McDonald's. That pot sticker dipping sauce tastes like burnt motor oil, like hate-fucked sesame seed oil, and gave us some form of fucking dipping sauce for pot stickers. It was atrocious. You could smell it in the room. It was bad.
I ate it.
It was bad.
But
You're
was
an
bad.
idiot. Yeah.
I was hungry.
I was too, but I just ate it without the sauce because the sauce was disgusting. And you said your egg foo young was nah.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard. And I know egg foo young is not actually Chinese food. It's something
American
that Chinese food places. Yeah, it's American Chinese food. It's something that they made for us. I get that, but I still
It
love
is
it.
delicious though.
So we did that.
Mine was horrible.
What was it? That was Friday. No, that was Saturday. Friday was the pub. Where everybody was
The pub itself
overworked.
was
It was
pretty cool.
overpriced. Yeah, the pub was cool.
She was dressed like Harley Quinn. By the end, she was dressed like a stripper.
Yeah, she
She
kept
running
losing
around in a
layers.
bra.
Sunday, Sunday was the steak.
I'm not telling the story. I'm still angry.
We went to get
going
pizza.
With fucking 12 people. That's number one rule.
We went to get pizza, but the pizza place was only taking reservations, but they weren't answering their phones, so you couldn't give a reservation. Dumb. So we ended up going to this place. I think it was just called Cuts.
Yes.
They're like, yeah, we can get you right in. 25 minutes later, okay, we're ready for you now. Now, granted, they were going to split us up into a 4 and a 6 top, and that's why they could get us in right away. But that didn't end up happening. They actually put us at a 10 top. So, that was cool. Nothing worse than being hungry, ordering food that have simultaneously taken away from you over and over again. I know, right? Oh my God, I want pizza. Yeah. So we went to the steak place. It
looked cool inside.
It looked cool inside. It was, I'm guessing, a 4 or 5 star.
Bullshit.
In Atlanta terms, but
compared to St. Elmo's, it was a 2. Applebee's was higher.
I will say I would have preferred an Applebee's steak over that steak.
It was so fucking bad.
Like, and the bill was huge. I got
that was the one that was $105 or $112, something like that.
Mine was like 90 something, and I got a wedge salad, a New York strip, and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, the only difference was I had a Manhattan and
no drinks.
That was the only difference.
It was.
I was like $100-something. It was, and my steak was cold. It wasn't overcooked. It was just cold. My potatoes were cold. The sauce that went on it, the Bernaise sauce that I bought, was also cold.
Cold.
Oh, and I didn't have a steak knife for 3/4 of my steak. I had to use a butter.
Yes, we did get a per diem for food, but it did not go far in Atlanta.
Yeah, no.
Especially if you're going out to eat at these places.
And it's a pretty good per diem. Like, I'm definitely not bitching about Norse at all.
Yeah.
It was just the city and the food. Oh, but there was one redeeming quality. One redeeming thing. We get home. Eric is staying with us from Norse Foundry. And we decided that steak was so fucking bad that we wanted actual dessert. He's like, I'll break my diet. He's like, what do you want to get? So we got man versus fries. Drew was in the restroom. We ordered it up and it's delivered. And he comes out and I was like, hey man, we did something. He's like, what did you do? And we got deep fried Oreos.
Don't worry about it. Just put this in your mouth. I was like, what is
deep fried Oreos
happening?
Delicious.
Hang on. They got a dessert. They can't hear you. They got a dessert platter. A deep fried dessert platter.
Small bites, though. Hold on. The pictures did look like small bites. It didn't look like we were getting fair food galore. It looked like, oh, here's 2 Oreos. Here's some cheesecake chunks. That's not what we got. They just went,
That's not what they got.
You get it all for $23. I hope you enjoy. Delivered. $23 delivered. So the
deep fried Oreos,
full slice cheesecake, big ass, thick ass cheesecake.
Was it even a slice? It just looked like a block.
No, it was. It was a block by the time you got to, because we ate the point. But that wasn't the best part, was it, Drew?
That wasn't the best part. They ordered. I can't.
We should take.
They made deep fried cookie dough filled pancakes.
Oh, they were called deep fried cookie dough. We didn't know it was pancake until we got it. Powdered sugar on them.
I can't.
And chocolate sauce.
I'm getting fatter just thinking about it. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing.
The next day, when they were cold on the fridge.
We only got through one. There were 3 more. So we put them in the fridge. We're like, yeah, these will keep. He pulls one out the next day. He's like,
I like cook ice cream cake sandwiches.
Drew, would you like an ice cream cookie dough sandwich? I was like, what? And sure enough, bit into it. It was like taking all the frozen cookie dough from the Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream, putting it in batter, and then eating it as a sandwich.
It was an ice cream cake sandwich, but cookie dough was so fucking good.
It was incredible.
5 out of 5.
That place was only 700 feet from our fucking hotel. We didn't find it until the second to last day.
Do you know why it didn't pull up?
No.
It wasn't on Google unless you put in Man versus Fries.
Man
Put in
versus
food,
Fries?
It would not put it up.
Fucking
And
dumb.
we found it because I went looking through best places to eat in Atlanta, and that was one of them for like
Eat that steak like a caveman. Yikes. Oof, Atlanta. Gen Con isn't bad with food, though I tend to spend hundreds on coffee while I'm there. Gen Con is amazing. Poe, when was the last
Food
time
Truck
you were
Alley,
there?
baby.
Food Truck Alley is the shit.
Food Truck Alley,
God,
baby.
I want pierogies so bad.
Food
right
Truck
now.
Alley, and there's only one place that you have to go no matter what. I don't care if you're broke, kill a child, sell it, fucking sell a kidney.
St. Elmo's. Also,
St. Elmo's, best
that's
steak
the
place
last
in
year
the
we were
United
there.
States.
Yeah, St. Elmo's is amazing. Also, shout out to Patachow for being our breakfast haven in
They
the
know
South.
us by name.
Yeah. Like, welcome back, guys. How's your year been? Like, great. How's your been?
Dun, dun, dun. And they, I mean, like,
When-
legitimately, hey, Eric, how are you doing? Hey, Drew, how are you doing? Hey, Kelly, how are you doing?
When Eric says, don't ask questions, just put this in your mouth, I'd also be suspicious. I mean, you're not wrong, serving hands.
I didn't
My
tell them to
arteries
close
are already
their eyes.
clogging just hearing this.
Food Truck Alley is
For real.
lovely.
But their boba makes me sad.
I
I've
will
never had the
say
boba there.
at DragonCon, there was one saving grace.
Oh my God. This was awesome. One row opposite us,
corner.
someone came and set up a boba station with like buns and freshly made boba there, like sealed top plastic. It was dope.
And the boba stuff was free. It was just pick your flavor. Boba was free if you wanted it.
Yeah.
Crystals were free.
Yeah, crystal boba.
I like
we have
boba
a really good
a
boba
lot.
place near
I'm
us.
not.
The food truck stuff doesn't impress me. You
What, the
Poe,
food
then
truck stuff
didn't
doesn't.
you didn't have the pierogi food truck then, because
No.
you'd be missing
You
it
could
as
say
well.
the food truck stuff didn't impress you, but you can't. You could not have had it all. They switch it halfway through the day. They rotate all new trucks in. So, Poe,
Yeah.
I'm calling your bluff. You probably had two things from there. We eat it morning and night. Fuck the boba truck. There's a boba place in Indy that's really good.
I think there's a couple of them.
No,
But yeah,
well, there's one by the circle that was awesome.
Patachow, Poe, if you have, I wish I could stick around longer and hang out with you guys. We Jack, be on for time, see you for Phasmo. Bye, serving hands. Thanks for hanging.
See you,
Poe,
lady.
if you have you eaten at Patachow? Have you had that for breakfast?
Oh, there's so many, girl. So many.
There's so many great spots. I like the food.
So the
like the
pierogi
noodle
truck,
truck.
the mac and cheese truck,
Mac and cheese truck's great.
that was really good. I had the Thai one, that was really good. What did Aaron say was really good there? He got a couple. The ice cream truck there's fucking dope. What else did he have? He loved the Indian. He said the Indian was really good there. The barbecue
Is that
truck.
a pastry
was there.
truck?
There is a pastry truck there. Yeah. During the morning, there's a donut truck that is homemade glazed donuts, and that is all they do. There's no other kind. There is glazed donuts, either regular or chocolate.
I live like half an hour from Indy. Oh,
I might,
nice.
So, Poe, I might be out there for 2 days for Gen Con this year. Kelly and I are thinking about making the trip down and going Thursday into Friday or Wednesday into Thursday because I have to be back here for Run the Jewels Friday night.
Poe, no.
Backstage passes.
Patachow is not a pastry truck. Patachow is an actual restaurant. It's on the other side of the fountain from the convention center.
It's next to
We
the
go
Marriott.
there every morning
Or
for
Weston.
breakfast.
Weston?
Every
Weston?
morning. Yes.
If we can't make it, we send one of us just to buy it all and bring it to
Yeah.
where we're going
It's like order for us. We'll be there. I can't this year. Next year, maybe doing a small con for tabletop game I work with. Oh, nice.
If you want
What,
to do a really fun convention, Poe, come out to Gamehole in Madison.
Gamehole Con.
Wisconsin. It's my favorite convention without question. There's nothing to compare.
What tabletop game do you work with, Poe?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like they do French toast, but they use croissants.
They do.
Like is it walnuts or pecans that's on it? I think it's walnuts.
It's walnuts.
Yeah, walnut, powdered sugar.
Dude, it's the reason we
It's
go is
so
none of
good.
that. It's the smoothies
It's the smoothies and
and the
breakfast
Texas
sandwiches.
toast.
And it's the cinnamon Texas
The
toast.
cinnamon encrusted makes your dookie twinkle. Like that shit is amazing. It's one of my favorites, I think. That's like top 3. The only breakfast spot that tops that for me is either Alley Boys out here or
Noble
on Monday brunch for service industry brunch. Brilliance and Shadow. I am not familiar. I work in the tabletop industry pretty pretty heavily.
Brilliance and Shadow.
What do you guys make? What games do you do?
I think that's the name of it.
Is that the name of the game or is that the name of the company? Well, I found a free-to-reply Creative Commons license. Oh, okay. Free online play.
It's a D10 system with its own custom world. Oh, nice. Harbor House, best breakfast ever.
Do me a favor, man. Here, this is my name. Drop me a link to the game. So I work for TPK Games. I'm their art director. I'm always looking for new stuff. I'm the host and network director for Norse Foundry's Twitch. And then I do my Eric Frankhouse Presents as well. And I'm always looking for new stuff.
Also, if you haven't, give Eric Frankhouse Presents a follow. Our Athantia Tides game is over on his channel the first and third Tuesday of the month.
We're getting low on patches. Getting really low. No one's
That's our
picked up
Warlander
3 yet,
patch.
by the way. I thought this one would have been picked up by now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would love to know that. I'm always looking for new stuff.
Sometimes streams on his channel. I can let you know when I'll do it next. On whose channel? On Norse Foundry's channel?
No, on Lonesome Fox.
Oh, streams it on his channel. I misread that. I'm sorry. Ham steaks bigger than your head. You have my attention, serving hands. Lonesome Fox.
Hey, drop me a. It looks like you did drop me a message. Thank you. I'd be happy to check it out.
What up? Oh,
there's more.
Oh yeah, there's more. Eric, do you want to show them what you got?
Which thing? The one I had to go downstairs for. The other one that's big is up here sitting against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it? That one? Is that
Yeah,
Here, one cam yourself so I can get it set up.
So my DragonCon thing is every year I drop some money into a grab bag to see if I get a lightsaber with a soundboard in it. And I didn't this year. As in, I didn't get a soundboard. I got a new lightsaber, but I didn't get a new soundboard. But Eric just straight up bought one that he custom built. Pretty dope. Like, it's got so many settings.
Brightness, color, brightness, volume.
Wait a minute.
Confirmed.
My favorite.
Confirmed.
Pretty dope. I don't have one with a soundboard yet, but I got a new one too.
There's a reason that I did this, though. I've been wanting a Jedi cosplay for ever. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I love me some Star Wars, and I've never owned a good lightsaber. I've only owned like the shitty ones.
Also, what's funny, Eric, I thought this is actually the same hilt size as the blue one that I have. Yeah. So if I got a connector, I could put them together, but this is the...
Oh, I didn't even show the hilt. I'm a fucking jackass.
That's the new one that I got.
Mine's
no
all
soundboard.
One color for... That red is so bright.
I know,
Mine is
right?
all one color for a reason, though.
Yeah, because you're going to paint it.
Is I'm customizing this to look like...
But like
I want an old Republic
so bright
lightsaber.
Wow. But like,
hold on here.
It's $10 to upgrade for it. So they have ones now with the gradient, so when we can turn it on, it actually goes up the blade.
Yeah.
But those aren't really battle ready. Like they're not. You can't really fight with them. So it's like $10 to upgrade for the battle blade, which is what I always do because the whole reason I get these is to hit them with other people. That's
Right,
why
yeah.
I have 2 more on the wall over there. But this is the first red one that I got. I have a yellow one and a blue one. Now I have red.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. The quality's pretty good. They couldn't do all the stuff I wanted. I want a FX saber more than anything else. Those are really nice. But this one will work.
Nerd.
100%.
You still have
100%.
Having too many in the house means, strangely enough, eventually broke. I mean, I suppose that'll happen if you're hitting them against each other.
I'm going to do this to the hilt. I'm going to age it and antique it to make it look like an Old Republic saber.
Oh.
Because
Where'd you get them
Drew,
from?
is that your favorite time frame?
Old Republic? Yeah, I think so.
Why?
Just because it's like,
I feel like it's the height of Star Wars to me.
well, I mean, it is because like
Tech is
Jedi are,
better,
yeah,
are
tech's better. Jedi are abundant. But like that's not the only thing out there. Like Jedi are not the most powerful things, depending on where you go.
Where did we get them from, Poe? This is
Ultra Saber.
Ultra Saber. But
Yeah.
there's a couple other companies out there that do battle ready ones. I really want to do a build your own next, but this is going to work for the cosplay I want to do.
Yeah,
To remind me, my buddy said yes, there's a way to do quick release battle blades.
Oh, neat.
You have to replace the emitter on them, or you have to add to the emitter.
See, the Disney ones, you can just grab it, push down, and twist, and it'll come out. So it's
Not
easy
Celestials or what?
to. Celestials are
You lost me, Coach.
Celestials. Oh, is that another saber company? Serving Hands.
I didn't say they were the best. He just asked what we got. See the change?
More powerful than Jedis.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like Jedi aren't the most powerful thing out there, depending on where you go.
I'm so mad they're renaming his fucking ship.
Why are they renaming it?
It's going to be called the Fire Spray because Slave 1 is offensive.
The fire spray is the type, like the model of the ship. Slave 1 is.
But Slave 1 isn't. It's because it's a slave module. It all comes from something. It has nothing to do with actual slavery.
Yeah, no, it's because it's slave wiring is how you make other components work with it. So like he can call his ship because it's slave wired.
Yep, nope, they're changing it. It's the Fire Spray now. It's offensive. People are upset.
The reason I know that is because I did the exact same thing to ours in our campaign. Along with the heuristic processor I put in my speeder bike.
That was
and the 6
your
droidicas.
Remember your cop? The police officer you had with the fucking droid attached to the bike? So fun, dude.
Dude, this Star Wars Saga Edition, you can't see it because it's too high. Star Wars Saga Edition is probably my favorite D20 system.
No. Absolutely not. I think the content they wrote is good, but as an actual game to prep and write, I would rather stub my toe into a nail. It's too much.
Play. The force powers, all that stuff. I had so much fun.
I'm telling you, if you play enough Saga Edition, or not Saga, but Fantasy Flight games, you'll never go back.
I do enjoy the Saga or the Fantasy Flight games. I like it.
So good. Just the engine, it's so narrative based. I do agree. I wish I could get my own custom dice for it and stuff like that. Like I would love to have that, but there's a reason they're color coded and everything else. So, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm
so sick of that shit.
Overall,
so
for me,
sick of
Dragon
what?
Con's
Serving
fun.
Hands.
What? Sick of people changing the names and stuff because someone's offended.
Oh yeah.
Like the baseball team, the Indians. I get the name change. I get that. But Slave 1, it's a word about wiring harness. It's in Star Wars. Do your research, crybaby. Oh, I heard a word I don't like somewhere in the world. My ears are burning. But I can just see the Simpsons doing a fucking thing on it if they haven't already. But no, I think DragonCon, getting back to that, I don't think I'm going back.
No?
I think if I were to go back, I'd have to be there. I wouldn't want to be working a booth. I'd have to be there either for fun or doing panels. I would go back for that.
If we could go there
Or
and
live
actually
shows.
do, live shows, like that would be awesome. Like I would love to go back and do something with streaming and have that be like the full reason that we're there.
Yeah. But that's different. I don't want to be in a booth again. Doing it. I will never work showroom hours there again. Never.
It was pretty rough.
Because like you go to a normal convention and you're there at like 10 and you're done by like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Or you go in at 11 and you're done by 6. And usually there's a break. There needs to be a break. Like I need to walk away for a couple hours. So I don't fucking shoot somebody. I only had one odd person come up and actually ask me questions. Overall, the con was pretty normal. I will say it's definitely a different group of people than working like Gen Con or Gamehole Con or anything like that. It's definitely a different crowd.
Well, I mean, it's not just gamers. Like it's just
it's all the cosplay and everything. Though. And
it's all around
but,
geekery.
But I've worked C2E2 too, and that Pop Culture Expo is my least favorite to work.
Oh, really? I only worked C2E2 once, and that was for the Utilikilts booth. And that was when I was still in Chicago. Yeah.
So, no, I will never work that again. Brian asked me to work. I was like, nah, bro, I'm all right. I don't need to do that. He's like, why? I'm like, you'll find out. They did really well, I guess. I mean, because if you're a dice person at a Pop Culture Expo, you're going to kill.
Yeah, because usually nobody else is there.
You're adjacent. You're idea adjacent, but you're not in the vein.
Mm-hmm.
And so he killed at that show. But I could not say enough. Oh man, this guy is writing a book about characters. You should talk to him. I probably 3 dozen times. I only had to do that once at DragonCon, and I pointed them to Ray. Because he's too nice to tell someone to fuck off.
You're such a dick. Oh, God.
We have an ongoing thing when someone comes up and tells you, oh, yeah, I have a character, and that character is, I played him from first level to 18th, and his stats are these, and he went through all these explorations about things, and when they really start getting deep into it, I just go, whoa. This is awesome. That guy right there is writing a book about people's like gaming history and characters. You have to tell him the story. Don't tell me. Tell him.
And don't mention the book though.
Oh no, mention the book. No, I heard you're making a book, because they won't be like, no, I'm not, because they can't. When 3 people are standing there to tell them. Thank you, Jay Sonia. Best thing I've ever seen you do. Yeah, I'm not going back to that con. That's not happening.
See what else?
What I'm doing changes. And not a lot of cosplay this year either. For a show that's usually
I think that's
80%,
because I think that was because of the numbers. Like,
no. I think it was because of COVID, and the high-end people who do like the big cosplay weren't there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because like the number cap, because of COVID, like I think they were just like, it's not going to be worth it to go.
Yeah.
One year, I was not there
we've
this
seen
year,
some of
but
the most
like
amazing things there.
My buddy Jonathan was telling me, he's like, this is what DragonCon is. Like,
it's a rolling rave.
One year he went, and someone had built a scale Big Daddy costume from BioShock. They climbed in, and the whole thing moved. And that person went home the next day and started his costume for next year's DragonCon.
Yes.
Like, there are people that will spend an entire year putting that shit together.
Lissa's like that. That's why she wins shit.
Man.
The best one from the DragonCon we went was the full size. I don't know
Space
if
Marine?
plastic. No, I don't know if it's plastic or a cardboard. Back to the Future car. The guy dressed as Doc Brown and one dressed as Marty McFly. And they were walking around with it on, with when would get out the doors, park the car, get out the doors, take pictures next to it. Full fucking size car.
I
lit
never
up and
saw
everything.
that.
It was like the Flintstones car, but they walk to where they need to go while they're inside of it. Sat down, the doors flip open. and they get out and they go out behind it and they'd roll out the fabric and turn the fans on. It would have the fire behind it, and they take pictures. Absolutely gobstoppingly amazing.
I've never seen pictures of that. That's incredible.
That was really good. And then C2E2, amazing cosplay convention. That in New York Comic Con, there was a guy who had 3 Reinhardt costumes, and he wore a different one every day, and they were full size.
You told me about him. You told
me.
He
had the gold one, the Batmobile one, and the Verdant one, the tree one. Fuck me running. So huge, dude. It's just insane. It took 2 people to get him in the costume. So they had to pick the shoulder piece up over to set it on him. And he had the sound effects, like he would swing the axe. And it would have like
Was he on
sound
stilts?
Effects. Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
He couldn't walk through doorways. He couldn't duck far enough. He's like fucking 9 foot tall. Just stupid. That was super cool. The Transformers that are around once in a while, the 40K ones are always really impressive. What else have I seen? I saw a full League of Legends cast. That was pretty cool. It's like 125 characters.
Yeah, the biggest one, and actually, I don't know if this was at Gen Con or if this was at DragonCon, but someone did a 40K Space Marine, like full power suit.
That was there this year. He was a
and
bloody.
she looked, it was a girl. It was a girl that did it. Cool. She was badass. Like,
I missed all the Gears of War cosplay. I loved watching all the people as Gears of War. That was really cool. And then they had like 3 locusts with them, so they would like hide behind booths and shoot each other and shit. It's pretty fucking dope. So, here's my question to you about conventions. Let's get into some fun stuff here. What do you want at a convention that makes it good for you as a vendor? Working at a booth.
Well, DragonCon, it's normally like you work the booth and then you go out and party the rest of the night and just like see friends and see the costumes and all that shit. Like,
it's literally like a museum of costumes.
Yeah, well, but when I went, there's celebrities all over the place too, because it's just like, yeah, man, it's DragonCon. Fuck it, let's go. Like they're out amongst everybody. No, it was not. Like 2019, there was a dude that made, like, it was one of the Lycan costumes from Underworld.
Oh, cool.
He was like straight up from that movie. I think it might have been actually from the movie, and he just brought it out to bounce around with. I got to hang out with Bob Kurtzman last year. We went to dinner because he and I are buddies, because he worked on Clowntown with us, and he was like, went in, he had the fucking Iron Man suit from Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and all the fucking dead bodies from Haunting of Hill House.
Yep.
So I got to see him again. That was super cool.
That didn't answer my question, though.
Well, no, that's why I go to DragonCon. Like, that interaction, going to hang out with those people and see them. Like, I ran into my buddy Mason, Freezy Face Gaming, because he was there in 2019 when I was there, and like we literally bumped into each other in this sea of people. We're like, what the fuck? Like, it was awesome.
Do you feel then it's about seeing the people? It's like a gathering of people you only see once a year, because that's how I feel about conventions.
Oh yeah, that is the main reason I go to Gen Con, because I get to see people like Lou and
Lou, Roan, Noel,
Noel, all the people from Paizo. We get to have breakfast and pat a shower every day.
It's the only time you see Aaron and Gavin.
It's the only time you see.
We only see each other at conventions.
Yeah, we only see each other at conventions because fucking live 2,000 miles away. Yeah, no, it's definitely the reason that I go is for the people, because like Gen Con, like I said, is my vacation in the year normally.
Yeah. Well, work vacation for me, but yes.
Yeah, but
I just disappear for hours at a time and come back. Like, we're going to do this.
You do.
What? Don't worry about it. Come on.
Yeah. Pack your bags. Bring your flask. We're going.
We're going on a trip, and it ain't guilty.
Yeah, no, that is why I like going to conventions. And like half the time, and that's conventions that I normally go to. Like when we go to MegaCon, like I go there to see you and to make money, because that's what we do in that booth.
Yeah, it's getting paid to go to a convention.
Yeah. And like MegaCon, there isn't a whole lot to do afterwards. So it's just hanging out, chilling by the pool.
It's a rolling rave. It literally is a 5-hotel rave. Yeah. I remember the last year, each floor had a different drug. Last time we were there. I drink. That's all I do. So Poe agreed. A lot of my friends, the same thing. It's the only way they can get someone to watch their kids for an entire week. 100%. and at least you're 30 minutes close. So if something's wrong for Gen Con, you can drive home. So I agree with
my brother
most
lives
of
in
that.
Indy. I get to see he and my sister, and my mom usually comes down. Like, it's one of the only times I'm over on that side of the country. So they just kind of come down on Sunday and we have breakfast and hang out. And I usually take the kids into the vendor hall and show them around. And like, my nieces are geeks, and it's great because like one of my nieces showed up last year or in 2019 dressed in Attack on Titan, like full cosplay. I was like, oh, I'm so proud. Like, it was big. It just made my heart sing. But that's something that I only get at that convention because it's the only place you can really do it.
All of that. For me, there's two reasons I go to cons. One, I'm a forever GM, so the only times I really get to play are at conventions. And an exception for the 3 GMs we did for Norse Foundry. Like, that was the most I played in a year, in a month ever. And then seeing all my friends, I agree with that. Seeing people I don't normally see, but once a year, maybe talk on the phone. I love that kind of stuff. There's something about, like, it's 4 days of stories of their last year, and I love stories. I like storytelling. I like what's involved. I just got to a point in Wrath of the Righteous where you meet a guy called the Storyteller, and I was giddy. He is the oldest elf in Golarion. He saw Earthfall. He has a beard. So, like, I saw that, and the way they write, the way he speaks, the way he tells stories, like he's there and brings you in. I fucking love that stuff. So, for me, it's the best story time, and I get to see a bunch of people. Why I go to, like, the smaller conventions, like, everyone's like, oh, you go to make money. No, I use that to cover convention fees, because conventions are not cheap.
No, they're not.
Hotels, everything are not cheap. So, like, when I get to work a 10 to a 5 or a 10 to a 4, that's a good day because I go do stuff all night. Those extra 3 hours crashed me hard. And I work at a boat dock working in 95-degree weather with a mask on from 3 to 3. And I still go do stuff after that. This was worse. So,
yeah, this show kicked our ass.
Networking, though, is why I go number 1.
Yeah, that's your main reason for going.
I love to meet people. I love talking to people. I love hearing about what people are making. And if I can get 2 companies together that were looking for something that the other has, I've done my job. And, and I get paid to do that for some companies, not as often as I would love. I'd love to do that full time. Just go to cons and network and help people make awesome shit. Because as a hyper creative, everyone always asks me, what do you do? Are you just an artist? It's like, I kind of do everything. Like, I'm a creative. I like learning new things, doing new things. I learn a new skill every month. That is like the number one thing I do every month. I find something new I want to learn, and I do it for the month. And if I love it, I continue on. If I don't, I pack it away, and I know how to do it so that when I'm talking to somebody else about it, I'm not an imbecile. I have the ability to hold the conversation on whatever it may be. And if I hear something when I'm at a convention, which I hear about stuff I don't know all the time, I write it down, I go home, and I learn it. So, and this is for me because I hated college. Like, you finished college. I fucking hated it. I went for 2 years and I was out because I felt like I was teaching teachers art. And maybe I went to the wrong school. Probably should have went to a business school. I probably would have killed somebody in a business school. But I should have done something like that. So instead, I just teach myself constantly. And I think I got that from my father. My father is very much that way. Like, YouTube came out. My dad is in his 60s. And YouTube was the best thing that ever happened to my dad because he no longer had to talk to anyone. Well, I've never seen this problem on this car before. Let me just do research. Done. And that's it. You never had to go to fucking Mile and Dragway and listen to people talk about shit they don't know about and then ruin something he's working on. So I go to conventions to learn new things and to hear stories. And
I used to work for a small company called Technicraft. I worked their smaller conventions and then just hang out at Gen Con. Nice, Poe.
Yeah, Gen Con is our hang and go. I will never work Gen Con. I don't care what you ask me.
Yeah, no, never.
I'll do panels because I love panels. I love being on panels. I'll do that kind of stuff. I need to book more panels and put people on them with me. That's what I should do.
I'm down.
As I can MC like a motherfucker, so I should do that. I should set one up like a Tonight Show. With a desk and coffee mugs and set up a fake desk setup.
Oh my God.
Because I think you can make those folding wraparounds like we were talking for the Norse Foundry booth out of wood and hang them on the table and put them cockeyed and literally make a night show where people come in and I interview you.
But for me, I used to work the smaller cons to travel. I was paid in combat, just hotel rooms and game stuff. So I guess I'm not actually employed. No, that is like we started doing that. Like that is working in the Utilikilts booth because like you get a free badge, but you don't get paid. You get a kilt out of it, which like that worked for a while. And then I was like, oh, wait a second. I could work for this company, make a shit ton of money, buy one of the kilts, and still be walking away in the black and still get a hotel room and all that shit. So that's where I've gotten to now. Like, and I only work for companies that I like. Because like if you're an asshole, I don't want to work for you, period. Especially not in that setting where I've only got 4 days anyway. Like fuck.
And I'm stuck in a box with you. One of us is gonna die and it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. Their kilts are pricey, Poe, but they last forever. I have 11 of them.
Stolen off of your line.
Also that. I have one that I bought in 2007. It's a black workman's. It's now a green-gray workman's because it's faded as fuck. But I just wore it to go get Starbucks. Yeah, I have, but I don't want to lose. Like, it's got so much character.
But dyeing it would still have all the tears
faded and well, no, like the distressing would still be there, but like the color is still like that's one of the reasons it's so cool.
Yes, but maybe only to work.
I could dye it. It's 100% cotton, so I could dye it, but I don't want to lose the color.
I need to get another one. I miss mine, and now that they have the lace back, that's game changing to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the shock
Wisconsin
cord,
drinking weight for fucking winter, baby. Like I need something that gives. That's the hardest thing I have with mine. Is like I can only wear mine in my summer.
Their kilts are pricey too. I think I'm dyslexic. I was reading the kilts are too pricey.
They are pricey, but they're damn near lifetime.
Yeah, and the thing about them too is like
because they're cotton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the guys who get holes in them for like actually wearing them working? Like my buddy does lawn care with his, which I think is insane. Last thing I want is a bee flying up there and stinging my nutsack. But he does that with him, and he's got like holes in his, and he buys cool patches that he loves, and he patches it with a patch.
Mm-hmm. I thought about doing that with this one, but then I was like, I want to keep this one as pristine as I can. Yeah, it's my first one.
How's your survival one? Your tan one, is that you have 2 tans?
I have 3.
Tan?
I have 2 coyote survivals that are the cotton, and then I have
survivals aren't as durable though, right?
No,
ones or the jean ones.
Yeah, they're not as durable because it's not as heavy duty fabric. They're but lighter. The one that I was wearing at DragonCon, that tan one, that's ripstop material, so it's lighter and more durable than any of the other ones. That's what I would want.
Those were those like 400, aren't they?
330. The survivals are the most expensive, aside from the leather. They're the most expensive.
I have a leather purse that I also got at Gen Con. That's a story for another time.
I'm convinced the beast will last forever. I'm happy to pay for things quality is there. Yeah, no, they're definitely quality.
Mine's got a hole in the corner, but mine was cured in goat piss, and I couldn't get the smell out of it. I put it in a bag with baby powder, charcoal, newspaper. You know how I got rid of it? I took that motherfucker to the Dominican with me. I filled it with sand. I buried it outside, and I left it the entire fucking trip in the sand. And I took it out, and I dumped the sand out and the lizard that was in it. And it no longer smelled. Because if it still smelled, I was leaving that motherfucker there. Because I was trying to get rid of that smell for like 2 years. It's hanging
Mine
there.
still smells like that.
Tear. I need someone who can repair leather because the handle on the top tore through.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I do love that bag, though. I use that bag for fucking years. It's a great bag. Great bag. And the little pouch in the front's got a little hole in the bottom. I think one of my X-Acto knives fell out, poked it. I just need someone who can patch leather. Finding a leather worker that isn't a jackass that doesn't actually fucking know what he's doing. Kind of rare. I want a 70-year-old man that yells at me for tearing my leather when I take it in there and for not taking care of it that fixes it. That's what I want. I want the guy that makes you feel like a douchebag for not taking care of your product, because you know that guy probably can fix it.
Yeah. Just ask your dad. He'll YouTube something and then take care of it.
We have a cobbler out here who does shoes. This guy is ruthless. It's him and his son. He's like 80-something, and his son's in his 60s, 50s, something like that. They run it together, and you bring in a pair of like dress shoes. They look at him, and they grab the cardboard that's in the back of the heel, and they just pull it out in front of you. They like cut it open and pull the cardboard out. He's like, you bought bad shoes. I will fix them for you. And you're like, okay.
I'm sorry.
$60. I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
$60. And they re-leather the inside and hard leather it. And put a little sliver of wood in it instead of cardboard. And redo your entire shoe and resole it with this shit. Like, they are fucking animals. Like, when will it be done? He's like, be back tomorrow. I don't know if they're still open. I hope they are. Like, I had a pair of dress shoes that were Oxfords, like the fucking Oxbloods, that went with one of my suits for doing guard work. I was like, I love these shoes. They've been all over the world. He's like, I can tell you've never, ever, ever oiled them. I was like, that's not true. He's like, you don't oil them enough. It's like, okay, man. Well, I don't have Oxford blood oil. He like pulls out a paste and sets it down. He's like, $10. I was like, I believe anything you say. It'd be crack cocaine that I'm running on my fucking shoes, and you could tell me it would come alive, and I would believe you. I think his name's Sergio, if I remember correctly. But
Dude, did you ever meet my buddy Charlie?
Chaplin?
No, Charlie from Asylum, from the stunt team.
He was supposed to meet us the day we went back to Chicago to go eat at that restaurant below where your ex lived, where Laura lived. The below there, the frog, something.
Oh,
frog.
yeah, the blue frog.
He was supposed to meet us there, and he couldn't make it out.
So, God, how the fuck do you remember that? Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't forget shit like that. It's a story. I don't.
He came out and he was like, "Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna crash for the night, and then I'm gonna head up to through Death Valley." And I fucking love that shirt. Like, I'm gonna head up through Death Valley and then head up to Utah. I was like, "Yeah, cool, yeah, come on, crash." So he crashed and he's like, Death Valley's 106 right now, and he's in like an old Nissan truck. And he's like, I might stay another night. I'm like, cool, because Tony was she was gone for she was up in Cambria with her mom. I was like, yeah, hang out. So he ended up staying like 5 days, but he's like, yeah, no, because he has a place in Arkansas that his shop is just fucking huge. Like, he does shit like buy old barber chairs and reupholster them in like the shiny metallic, like,
dude, that old metallic fucking
like the old like roller skate
diner stuff.
Wannabe, yeah, like old diner material. Like, that's what he does. He does shit like that, random shit. Makes wooden dildos. But he's like, I just picked up a a cobbler sewing machine. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I got that.
Those two.
Yeah. He picked up, he's like, I got that, I got this, I got another, I got an industrial sewing machine.
Steel with those needles?
Yeah. He bought 3 sewing machines for like $2,500. And hey,
what's up,
Cranky. What's up, dude?
I'm having the guy who makes those toothpicks, I'm asking if he can make my dad a titanium sewing needle for doing boat covers.
Hey, Meditate, thank you for the resub.
I haven't seen Meditate
What's up, brother?
in ages, buddy. Are you still... Hold on, pause this. Are you still going overseas, or are you staying here for a while now, man? Please tell me you're not leaving now, homie. Because, goddamn. And if so, I hope you're going somewhere safe.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Meditate, I met through Jay Sonia, who owns Storm Bunny Studios.
Waiting on my visa, they'll be heading out.
Still going,
okay.
huh? Fuck, bro. Where are you? Can you say where you're going? Are you allowed to, Meditate? I don't know if you're going to Kuwait again, or if you're going Middle East somewhere. I don't know where exactly you're going. But yeah, I love I love that stuff, but I want him to make a titanium one for my dad's book cover stuff. Back to Kuwait. So yeah, no, dude, it's been conventions are fucking awesome, man. They are awesome. I enjoy them. I like meeting new people. That's the other thing too. I love meeting new people.
Yeah.
They don't tell me about their character every time, unless
I might have met a relative of mine. I think you were gone for this.
Them? I mean, we were in the South.
No, dude showed up. He was talking to Mike over at Volante. He's like, Staten. My buddy's name's Staten. He's working over there. He sent him over and he's like, hey, man, so, yeah, Mike said that you're like, we start talking back and forth. And like, he shows me a picture of his dad. And I was like, this guy looks familiar. We might be related. So I might have met like a distant cousin this year. Like, again, fucking conventions.
Yeah, so I'll never have that happen because the only Frank houses left in the world are my family.
There's probably a reason for that.
Too much awesome in one space.
Sure, go with that. As much as this show sucked ass for a bunch of reasons, it was great to be able to be at a con again and just be out in the world and doing it. Like I came home and I'm like, this was great. And I didn't realize or even put this into words in my own head until just now. But like, because I got back and like I have felt really good. Like I got up early yesterday. I'm trying to sweat my sleep schedule around so I can start doing more shit.
I played.
Like, I got up yesterday,
5 a.m.
Nice, but like I worked out. I cleaned. I took a bunch of stuff to storage. Like I just did a bunch of little shit that I've been putting off. Like
yeah,
my focus is.
It felt like there was a life.
I think it
felt like you gained a little bit of your life back going to a con, and the world like I mean, we've all been locked away. We switched to streaming about this time last year full time. Both of us did. I mean, we were still doing other stuff, but we did this primarily. And I think that being out again kind of was that release of like, okay, maybe there is hope left. Like maybe shit can get back to normal. Maybe. I mean, I feel that. I do. I wish it was a better show.
Yes.
Now working for Norse is great because that whole team is fucking awesome. Like Drew, Eric, Drew's dad, Dave, which is hilarious, is my dad's name as well. He's like the nicest guy ever.
Yeah. Sweetest dude ever. Fucking Ray. Yeah, like awesome. It was great to be able to see those guys again and hang out with them.
One of my favorite animations right here. Just fucking Potion Factory. Welcome to the phone.
Nice. Yeah, no, it was really good to just be out in the world and doing work again and making connections, seldom as they were. But having that scope of being in a different place, not being in the house and seeing the world acting. And again, like I said, like
I don't think you realize how cooped up we all felt over this time frame. Like, so for me, I did really well. I'm lucky. Jen and I understand. The lady and I have been together for 16 years. We know when we both need space. There's no questions, no problems. We are lucky enough to have the space to do that with the new place that we moved into. I have my office, and we need space. But when we started going back out to see people when bars started opening up around here, we're both, and you know, Jen and I went out. All of our friends are in the service industry. We look at each other and go, nah, not doing it. Every time. I'm not dealing with it. And it's because she works at the airport and deals with people who come in and say, why are you wearing your mask? She's like, I don't know if you know this, but this is government prop, you stupid twat, and I have to wear it. I don't get to make that choice. I don't get to take it off. And that constant berating, which has turned into a political struggle when she's like, I'm just here to make money. I don't fucking care what you think.
Yeah.
It's not what we're here about. Do you want a beer that's $20 or not? And I feel for her because I do the same thing, and I deal with boaters on Sunday, and they're a different breed. And I think we just were like, we love the service industry, but right now we don't, and we feel bad for all of our. Like, I've never felt an industry be more tight knit and family oriented now. Like we are a family. Then you could go into any bar that is a restaurant, and if they know you're in the service industry, they will take care of you no matter fucking what's going on.
Yeah.
So like when my parents came to town, we went to Fixture. the owner was getting ready to go to Michigan on vacation to go like sailing and shit like that. And we walked in, and that guy brought so many drinks over. My parents are like, does this happen every time you go somewhere? I'm like, did you see this, MC?
Yeah, did you see the one Eric's wearing, the fucking Mezzo Branson shirt?
The Disney shirt?
I got this off of Loot Crate's website. We were at a party for yeah, I know. I saw we were at a party for Band of Badgers, and one of the dudes was talking about it. Wayne, he was talking about the
we need to have him on.
I know we do. We're talking about the website, and he was like, "Yeah, no, we've got these shirts and these shirts." And I was like, "Where did you get the one you're wearing?" I was like, "Oh, off the website. Cool. Be right back." Bought. Like, this shirt is dope.
Yeah, it's
I
really
love this shirt.
I'm a big Slayer fan too. So anyway, we went out. My family didn't understand what was going on, and Jen looked at me. She goes, "It's very different during Corona how much the service industry takes care of each other more than they did before, because that industry got fucked into the ground.
Oh my god.
No insurance, everything closed. When you got your unemployment benefits, they were 1/8 of what you normally make because you're claiming tips. Your unemployment was like $100." So like a whole bunch of bad shit happened to those people, and they're still trying to get through it. And I will say, if anything, they pivot. You know, they started doing to-goes and great volume and stuff like that, and we all support each other doing it that way. It was just really hard to see. And Jen was lucky because of where she worked. She was only closed for a short time frame. So my parents didn't get it, I don't think, until they came out here and saw kind of what was going on. When we went to Bud's, same thing. We're on what's known the baby back. It's this tiny little two-top table. Every time a server or someone who worked there walked by, and I worked there, they were just dropping food and drink up. We weren't even ordering shit. And then we sat at the bar, and they're like, "You can never move from here." I'm like, "I know. There's a reason we live here."
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. I gotta shave that too.
So
I look like a dwarf right now. Like, really. I need some of Riddle's bearded beads.
The beard beads, yeah. I lost my straight razor on the way back. Granted, I had left the blade in it, so that's my fault. But it wasn't about the blade.
I think if you took that out, it wouldn't have gotten taken.
I think he
was
still
mad
would've.
you left it in, and he was like, "Fuck you."
He's like, "This doesn't work." Like, so the straight razor, it was the section where the blade goes in, and then it was like hard 90-degree edges for grip. There was a ring and then a hook, so that you could actually hold on to it. Put a ring thing.
So I can go. So I'll go to the hat place that's over here because he sells custom razor shit. Because I'll get one and ship it from here. It'll cost way less.
I kept the box. Hang on a
second. Look after the show. Don't do it now. Just look after the show.
Oh, I thought you wanted to see it.
No, fine. I want it so I can go over there and look. This is by appointment over there, and I got to get my hats cleaned. I have like 3 hats I need to get cleaned.
Oh, gotcha. Well, anyway, so basically, it looked like one of those small like knives that you put a finger through, and then it's a curved blade. But it was just a piece of metal because you hook your finger under it, so you actually have a grip for when you're streaming. He's like, "Yeah, no, this is sharp. This could be used as a weapon." I was like, "It's not sharp." He's like, "Yeah, it comes to a point." I'm like, "So does my dick." I don't understand what you're talking about.
Solid brass pen was in my pocket.
I had 2 pairs of scissors, one that was like 8 inches long. He took those out, looked at them, put them. I thought I was going to lose the scissors, which would have pissed me off. He's like, he took those out, like, okay, put them in, put both the scissors back. He's like, and he let those go through. The blade for the straight razor could have been taken out. I was so angry. I was so pissed because I ordered it from Europe. I ordered it from Europe.
You weren't worried about this titanium pill case? Or this titanium piece here? None of those are a problem. My titanium dice, though, always get me stopped. Always. I'm not taking pecans anymore. I'm not doing it. It's a fucking hassle.
The packs of these that I have in the bottom of my suitcase, like, I got to look at this. What are these? I was like, they're dice.
Oh, they're anal beads.
Yeah, they're random number generators. Would you like me to
do it here?
Fucking clown shoe.
I got stopped for that stuff. I got stopped for my water bottle for the cap.
Oh, because it lights up?
Because it's a UV light.
What is this new wizardry?
Like, excuse me, are these things a harmful weapon? Yeah, I guess if you have vampires on your fucking plane. And we're reenacting Blade in the Sky. Get the fuck out of my face. I got stopped for this too, Drew. I got stopped for this. They thought it was something I was hiding drugs in. They're trying to open it. I'm like, you can't open it once the gum's in. You can't do it until more of the gum. Just open your fucking palm.
Click it. You ever seen a Pez dispenser?
Like, I took it from him, he got mad. I was like, I'll show you. You go like this, and the gum's gonna come out. Are you ready? And I put a piece of gum in his hand. And he goes, oh, because you can't pull it open, because when it's full, the way it locks, until it's about here, you can't open it again. So it doesn't open in your pocket.
Yeah. No, I get it.
This is the best thing I bought for this trip, though. Touch-free gum. Here. I'm not going to eat it, but I'm going to show. Not knock my coffee over. Ready, everybody? It's a Pez dispenser for gum.
Pretty great. They also have the same thing
too. So it just sits upright on my computer stand.
Nice. He had one that was Sandy spray as well.
Clips to your belt, and this is the pump, and you can refill it here. I just wanted shit to be as safe as I could. I knew I was seeing friends that were like family. I didn't want anyone to get sick. I didn't want to risk anything, and we didn't know. Con crud is already bad enough. Like double that. Imagine having con crud and that.
Dude,
I just swallow a fucking bullet. There's just no way.
I just headed there for work. Oh, for the what's up in Kuwait.
Kuwait, yeah. How many years?
I will say, I feel great. Like,
yeah, I feel fine.
I'm kind of
besides my feet.
Yeah, aside from that, but like respiratory. Normally, I'm fighting like allergies when I go someplace because I'm acclimating to the area. But
I
like
take allergy pills every day.
I feel great.
Allergy pills every day. Airborne every day. Although I've been taking one the whole time, I didn't realize we're supposed to be taking as many as you said. Because
the serving size is 4.
Information.
That's okay.
This is great though. This little fucking titanium pill dispenser I got. I wanted shit that didn't break on me.
Mm-hmm. Hence your titanium toothpick.
No, that thing is dope as fuck.
Oh.
I got both of those and I was like, I got to give one of these to Drew. He loves EDC shit. Now I was like, oh, these are because so basically the way it works for that, it's a private site. They do it on Saturdays. It's a Facebook group, and then he does a morning one where if you're interested, he puts a price up, and you say in or yes, and then he does a random drawing from them, and then you have a chance to buy. You can buy it then. And then he does a bid one, which are like really high end ones with like glow tips. Or he just did chopsticks like this new one, which I really wanted, but I wasn't gonna spend the money. But I want travel chopsticks, and he made chopsticks that look like this.
Nice.
Like titanium chopsticks, which is cool. And then he will do some random stuff once in a while. He'll do like EDC beads and shit like that. And then he'll do once a day if you're new, once a Saturday. He does it. If you're new, you can buy one of these. This period. You're new. I have first 5 new people. You could not have purchased anything from me before. You could not have won the auction before. And that's how I got the one you got, was from that one. And I had him color it in gold and bronze and green or whatever it was. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'll make it whatever color you want. If they're raws, I'll do them whatever you want. And he gives you like a list to look through. So it's like, this is cool. I'm going to get my father one too. I'm going to get him just a steel one. I think that is like the Baja orange for his old boat. So I think I'm going to do that. But it's just cool. And they're forever. I'll tell you what though, do not put them in your pocket because you will be pulling it out of your leg.
Yeah, it's
that was an experience.
Hardness factor. That's why I put mine in my wallet. It was like, cool.
That's where mine
am I going to
too.
carry this? I'm going to put this in a leather sheath that I'm carrying around with me the whole time.
All the time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they're naturally antibacterial. So you just wipe them off and you're good to go. I mean, it's great. It is weird using metal as a toothpick though. It took me a little bit. I used to wood because you're fucking cramming in there. You don't want to do that with that. You will put a hole in your face. You don't want to do that. But yeah, man, the shows are fun, and I'm looking forward to. I know you're not going to be there, but I am looking forward to PAX Unplugged something fierce.
Yeah, this is the only
Hate to
show
hang with
that I
the
was
Order of
doing
the
this
Amber
year.
Guy.
Eh.
Are
Yeah,
you
this is
coming
the only
to
show I'm
Game
doing.
Hole with me and Kelly?
When is it?
First, it's that Halloween weekend into November.
No. That is the week before my wedding.
I know.
No, I'm not traveling.
Doing that. I'm doing well. There's gonna be like 4,000 people there, maybe.
Yeah. Also, Halloween is technically my anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got married on Halloween.
Jen and I's is the 5th of October. 17 years.
Do you know is she coming or is Kelly coming with you to the wedding?
I know Kelly's coming. Period. She RSVP'd already.
Okay, cool.
But Jen's is work right now. There's still only 2 people. She can't get off right now. Like me being gone and the dog being home by herself. So with Jen and I were talking, I think in short, if she can't make it, we're just going to pick another date where we both come out where her job has got people back there again. And then we're just both going to come out and visit. Because for her to get off, we would lose $6,000. Between work, boarding the dog, all that kind of stuff. So she's like, she's like, if magically people show up and I can do it, I'll fucking get a ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna share a bed anyway. Who cares? And she's like, I'll buy food while we're there if I have to. I don't care, but I'm not gonna lose thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
because we can't find someone to cover. So
yeah,
she has PTO she can use, but you don't make much PTO in the service industry. It doesn't pay much. But we will probably come out like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So maybe like during February where it's shitty out here. During her birthday.
Come out for my birthday.
Her birthday is in February too. It's the 10th.
Mine's the 11th.
I know that.
We should do a birthday weekend.
I remember yours and hers because yours is the same day as mine in another month, and hers is a day before mine another month. And if it wasn't that close, I would not remember it because that is something that I do not remember dates.
Tony remembers mine because my birthday and her dad's birthday are a month apart because his is on the 11th as well.
So we'd like to come out, maybe do like the Magic Castle or something like that.
I'd be absolutely down. We haven't been since, actually since before COVID. It's been, we hadn't been for like a year or so before that.
So that's kind of what we're thinking. And then for your wedding, I'm going to come out a day or two early so we can hopefully meet with Diana and Adam for a little bit and say hi and shoot the shit.
That would be cool. If I have time, I would absolutely be down.
Well, whatever you have to get done before, I'll just help you get it done.
We actually might go up a day early.
Oh, really? How are you going to do that with everybody who's coming for the wedding? Because your wedding's not near LA.
No.
But if everyone's not there a day early to go up there, how the fuck are you going to do that? Most people are flying in, right?
Most people are flying in to San Francisco or San Luis Obispo, which is only like an hour away, and then like Kale and Della and Jeremy. Jeremy's flying in here, and he's riding up with us. How are we all
getting out there?
Well, you're riding up with me because you're going to be up here.
Who's your lady riding up with?
Us.
There's only 4 seats in that tiny ass car.
Yeah, I know.
Is there only 4 people riding up with all their luggage?
We might take it depends. Like she might ride up with her mom.
Okay.
Or we might just take both cars.
Oh, I didn't know you guys had 2 cars. I thought you only had 1.
No, yeah. She's got hers, I've got mine.
Oh, I thought you were still doing the car share thing.
No.
Gotcha.
No, we've had 2 cars.
Well,
for a while.
yeah,
we're doing the garage share thing because like she parks in the garage and I park on the street.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I'm gonna have to clean mine out soon.
Yep.
I started it yesterday. Took all the practice swords and shit out of it. Extra tools.
Mine does everything in it because I don't drive mine that often. I just need to go get the tires fixed. We're not even talking about conventions anymore. Now we're just.
I know we're not.
This is just 2 friends on the air
gang,
talking.
Got off on a rant.
Hey, people
2
can
bodies
ask questions
in a
about
river.
conventions.
One's a little bit bigger than the other, but they both look like in the face.
For those who don't know, if you are on Pandora, Chad Daniels has had a new album come out that was literally more like skits And it is, I can tell you the call is coming from the closet. You should 100% listen to it. Chad Daniels is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. If you like stand-up comedy, he is a G. But yeah, I mean,
Well,
any questions before we part off of this thing?
Yeah, is there any questions? So I was actually gonna fill the rest of the time making cards for Alien Fire Team.
How much more time do you have to go? I thought you stopped at this time.
I usually go from 12 to 3. Unless
really?
it gets slow, and then we just play games. Who wants to play some Fire Team? I knew Cranky would be there waiting.
So I think you wait for the cards.
I'm just finishing tinkering with settings. Well, I'm going to take some screenshots while we're playing.
Because I think you wait to make cards because I am making card frames for the show.
For what show? Oh, you sneaky bitch.
And I'll just recolor them in orange for you. Well, you'll have
I'm
to
going to take
have
some
an
screenshots
app.
then.
You'll have to have an app to update them because you won't be able to update it through them. You'll have to do it manually and then upload the whole image.
Update for... Oh, I see what you're saying.
But you do it once and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
It's really easy to do. I can teach you, and they will look better than the ones that are there. I also know how to do animated versions of the cards.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a little weird though.
I'm really happy with the fact that... So, gang, for those of you that don't know, Eric and I use Streamloot cards. Most of you are normal, our regulars here, so you understand that that's how the Athantia Dark Tides show goes. That's how the Fenrir show is going on Norse Foundry. That's how I usually play Phasmo. We use Streamloot cards. That company is pretty fantastic. They care. They've been listening to... They do roundtables, usually actually at the same time I do this show. That's why I wasn't there today. Every Thursday. But they do roundtables with their partners, which Eric and I both are. And they
we're on the
listen.
stream team.
Yeah, and we're on the stream team now. That's a new announcement. I'm part of the Streamloots stream team. So is Eric.
Mm-hmm.
But they listen. Like Eric was talking about, because of the seasonal packs that he does for the shows.
I need more space.
He said, I would love to, one, be able to have more packs that I can use, because the number tops out at 7 when you're a partner. He's like, I'd love to be able to have more packs because I use more than normal people. I'm like, okay. And then also, when I'm done with cards, I would love for them to be able to, if I'm done with them, I'd love for them to be able to be transferred to whatever the crafting material is for when you craft cards. And they listened. That's already been implemented. They are awesome. I'm really, really happy with what they've been doing so far. And if stuff doesn't work out with Twitch, because reasons.
It's Twitch.
Because it's Twitch. If we switched over to YouTube, they'd still work because it's not proprietary to Switch. It can be used on any streaming channel. Incidentally, if anyone is a streamer and they haven't used them yet and they want to, if you go to Streamloots and you use this fuck off, Id Knuckles 183 douchebag. If you use this,
is it time for Eric to get someone banned?
No, I already banned him. If you use this code, the referral code that I just posted, it'll get you hooked up with a Streamloots account, and it gets me $10. So everybody wins. If you're interested, no pressure, obviously. But yeah, I think that's gonna call it for Artists in Industry. Eric, thanks for hopping on, dude.
They are now kicked from Twitch. Don't ask. Don't ask.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. I'm really happy that we were able to, even as shitty as it was, to actually get to a convention and do our thing and hang out. Which reminds me, I need to upload those video files to Dropbox.
Yep. Thank you to Norse, obviously, for bringing us on for this. Next time,
yeah, thanks, Norse Foundry.
I want to do a streaming show, even if it's just the two of us. I want to stream.
Yeah, I'd love to have.
I think we do a convention chat. He's really into the crazy dice idea that I said, though.
Crazy dice idea.
Just to have a dice box, right, sitting there with a camera on it, It's a 24-hour, entire vendor hall feed. When people get their dice, they roll in the dice bot bin. If they get a 20, they get something special. And it's just recording and showing off the dice that people buy. And then on the side of that, it is an ad with all of our ad stuff on it, and also all the links for new shows, things coming up, the Kickstarter, and the Twitch feed is just live the entire time.
Yeah, the only thing that I wish we could have been doing was promoting a show, like
it just fell
a show
at a
that we
weird
were
time.
doing. Yeah, I know.
End of
I just-
Fenrir into something else.
yeah,
Got a new show
I just
coming
wish we
up.
would have been able to do that.
I got meetings with Free League, which I'm super excited about. It's gonna be a wild show. Scott, who heard about it, lost his shit. He's like, "How do I help?
How do I do this?
I don't know yet.
How do I go?
I don't know yet because I'm still building out the concept. I'll build that out over the course of the weekend. So I'm excited though.
So thanks everybody. I'm gonna switch over to some. We're gonna play some aliens. Cranky,
Are we starting right now?
Fuck yeah, dude. Unless
We'll
you
get
need
in
to
Discord?
yeah, we'll get in a Discord and
No, I'm good. I
chat
can
up.
play a little bit. Gotta finish the
Cranky.
stupid doctor run shit. Fucking hate that class.
Dude, I'm sad because I realized we missed the 11-hour mark because I wasn't able to hop back on last night. So I had like 97 more aliens to kill before that would have been done. But yeah,
everybody.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're gonna switch it over to Aliens Fire Team. So stick
I'll be
around
on Friday
and
for Town Hall though. We got a bunch of new cards for tomorrow.
yeah, absolutely.
got
We're gonna
train
take a quick
cards.
break.
New train
Train
cards.
cards.
New
Oh,
train cards,
God.
new magical item cards by classification, and then new spirit cards.
I need to look up the staff crafting stuff that you were telling me about. I need to look through that.
Secrets
book.
of
I haven't
Magic.
done it
We'll talk off air. I'm gonna do a review of Secrets of Magic here pretty soon. So
yet. Nice.
yeah.
God, I wish that stuff would be in the character folios that Beetle.
There's
and
space
Grim
to
was
write it
doing.
in. They left blank spaces for new books. And I
Okay.
know how to use InDesign, and I know how to use Adobe, so we can take the pages out and just add it into the PDF versions.
That's cool. Dogs barking. All right, gang. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We will be back in a few minutes for some Alien Fire Team. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you. What?
Gotta end it right.
This is so goddamn bright. It's really bright. All right. Peace out, gang. We'll see you in 5. Jesus Christ. All right, I'll see you in Discord. Bye.